With so many things to do in Minecraft, sometimes we get quite addicted to it. But sometimes we get bored of doing those things. So I've come up with a list of 50 things that you can do inside of Minecraft to help yourself not get bored playing the game. Now the first one is going to be quite simple, but it's just to start from scratch. Just make a brand new survival world, have a complete blank mind, and think about what you're going to do again. So if you're getting bored of the survival world that you're in, just start from scratch. It's really refreshing. It makes you come up with so many new ideas, and who knows, maybe this world will be better than the one you're in right now. Number 2 is play with friends. Well, I guess I'm by myself then. Up next is playing minigames. Oh, that wasn't that hard. Number 4 is playing competitive Minecraft. Now, if you're like me and you're not a competitive person, I would not recommend doing this. But if you are, go for it. I'm sure there are many things that you can do that can help you get more competitive inside of Minecraft. Up next is playing on a server. Now, right now I'm on the Hypixel server playing Murder Mystery, and when I'm bored, honestly, what I like to do is just come out and hang out here. It's so much fun, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Number 6 is playing Skyblock. Now, I haven't done this in a long time, and I am really not the best at playing Skyblock, but if you're good at it and you know how to make a proper cobblestone generator, go for it. I think it will be loads of fun, and who knows, maybe you will get the furthest out of anyone has ever done. Oh, I actually did it first try. Oh, I actually wasn't expecting that. Number 7 is to challenge yourself. So let's say you want to challenge yourself not to break any trees. Let's say the only way that you can get wood is from chests or villages, but you cannot break a single tree in Minecraft. Hashtag Team Trees. Number 8 is starting a brand new hardcore world. Now, I haven't done a hardcore world since probably around about 2014, so I'm a bit rusty at this, but who knows, maybe if this video gets enough support, I'll start a hardcore series on my channel. Number 9 is trying redstone. Now, as complicated as this might look, it's actually really fun once you get the hang of it. This is the Mumbo Jumbo's 3x3 piston door design, and it works like a charm. I mean, this is honestly one of the best things in Minecraft, and it's all done thanks to redstone. Number 10 is make an adventure map. Now, this is an adventure map that I made based off of Five Nights at Freddy's VR, and to be honest, it was probably the most fun I've almost ever had in Minecraft. Making an adventure map was tons and tons of fun, especially if you base it off of something just like I've done. Boo. On the topic of adventure maps, why not play one yourself? There are tons and tons of talented people who have made some of the best adventure maps ever, and honestly, I never get bored of them. They're so good, and I don't know how people do them. Number 12, mess around with note blocks. Now, as big as a pain as it might be, if you are a magician, this thing is perfect for you. Number 13 is messing around with command blocks. Now, when I first saw a command block, I saw how complicated they were. But once I got used to them and learned the basics, they are really fun to learn, and look at all the stuff you can do out of command blocks. Now, I'm sure most of you have probably done this before, but number 14 is to make your real life house inside of Minecraft. As you can see, I started doing this, and I kind of just stopped for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't done one in a long time. Maybe I'll start that back up again. Up next is build the most detailed house you possibly can. Now, I'm not much of a builder, but I must say, I'm really proud of this house, actually. I'm really proud. It didn't take too long to make, and the inside, there is a lot of room in here. Oh, someone's already moved in. Something I really enjoy doing is making floating islands inside of Minecraft. Now, this is our number 16 spot, and trust me, once you get started building these, you won't want to stop. They are so fun to make, especially if you are really good at it. Now, number 17 is just as simply as to build a gigantic farm like this. Now, this isn't the biggest farm I've ever made, but it was a really big community project to work on the survival realm, and to be honest, it did get pretty useless once we got more progress in the world, but trust me, it was a whole lot of fun to make. Number 18 is to recreate a scene from your favorite film. If you get this reference, I love you. Or if you're really tired, spawn in another boss. This was probably a bad idea. Oh my god. This was probably a very bad idea. Yeah. If you if you want to fight another boss or think that Minecraft bosses are too weak, I recommend fighting this guy. He will not disappoint you. For our number 20 spot is to simply build a bunker. Now I honestly found this so much fun as building my base in the LazyCraft world, and it's really fun. To be honest, I've never built a bunker before that we've actually named the Bumker. If you want to know why, go check out the series. But I had tons of fun making this, and this is actually the first time I've built an underground base in Minecraft, and I had so much fun doing it. I recommend you go do it yourself. For 21, we have learning new block formations. Now these are just 6 different combinations you can make with this block, and to be honest, lots of them look really cool that you could put in a spaceship, a sci-fi map. You can find tons of different uses for these. This is just 6 examples. There is tons more that you could do with these terracotta blocks. Number 22 is to pick a fight with an iron golem. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend that actually. Number 23 is to make a base in every single biome. So we're talking about the ocean, the swamp, the desert, the tree forests, any biome that you can think of. Make a base in it and see what different types of block formations that you can use to make it fit the environment it's in. Number 24 is to make a base in every dimension, so the end, the nether, and the overworld. Now this is my base on the LazyCraft world in the nether, and to be honest, I haven't worked on it in a long time, and yeah, the neighbors aren't exactly the most eager about it either. On the topic of the nether, number 25 is to transform the nether. So maybe if you had enough dirt and grass blocks, you could make the nether into an overworld. That actually sounds like a really cool idea. Might have to try that. If the neighbors give me permission, that is. Number 26 is to transform the end. Now this should be even easier to transform than the nether, but I would recommend getting rid of this guy first. He might cause you a whole lot of problems if you don't. Number 27 is to break Minecraft's rules. Now if you do decide to do this for some reason, there is a high chance that I will make fun of you for doing this. Don't dig straight down. Number 28 is to build an old styled village. Now this is the village that I have been working on for a long time that I've actually put to the side, but I'm actually really proud of this. I might have to start continuing this again. Maybe building old school isn't your thing. Then try to build a futuristic city like this. Now this is my take on what a futuristic city would look like, and again, I must say, I'm pretty proud of this. This is my first time working on a big project like this, and this is probably the biggest project I've ever worked on if I'm going to be completely honest. It's kind of sad actually, this place is pretty small. Number 30 is to survive on a completely super flat world. Now this was probably the first thing I ever did when I downloaded Minecraft and super flat worlds were available. I just downloaded the super flat world and see how long I could survive. I got lucky actually, I found a village. Number 31 is to speed run Minecraft. See how long it takes for you to get diamonds, to find emeralds, maybe to even fight the Ender Dragon. See how long it takes you, and who knows, maybe you'll make the new world record. On number 32 spot is to make one of these, an XP bank. Now these things are really loud, so I would recommend turning your blocks sounds all the way to off. But once you've made one of these, you will not regret it. It may look pretty expensive, but it gives you so much levels for what it is, and if you don't know what it is, have you really been on YouTube lately? Something else that you can do once you have the resources for it is build one of these. And mob farm, no matter if it's an iron golem farm, if it's a creeper farm, if it's a skeleton farm, trust me, mob farms end up being the most resourceful thing in this game. Number 34 is to make a villager trading hall. Now these things, they are a bit expensive to get the first villagers, but once you have them, I mean, look at this. 1 iron ingot for 1 emerald. And look how cheap this armor is too. I mean, this is ridiculous. Number 35 is to make a villager breeder. Now I actually don't have a villager breeder, but trust me, it would have been so much more useful than having to cure zombie villagers into these guys. Just make a breeder. It's so much easier. Most of you have probably done this as well, but it's to complete every Minecraft advancement. Now there's not that many, but some of them are pretty difficult to accomplish. I mean, trying to rescue a ghast in the nether and bring it to the overworld. That one's not that easy, so you might want to spend some time on that. Now this one shouldn't even have to be on this list, but it's to make an AFK fish farm. These things absolutely break the game. You need one of these. If you can get your hands on the resources for this, make one immediately, because they will give you so much enchanting books, so much loot, so much gear. I'm pretty sure this is broken. This completely breaks Minecraft. Number 36 is probably the first thing you ever did while playing Minecraft, and it's to build a giant castle to go along with your village. I should probably get the village done before I even start on the castle. But I haven't built a castle in a long time, actually. God, what's wrong with me? Number 36 is to collect every block and item possible to obtain in survival. There's a lot, so this will keep you busy for a very, very long time. Number 38 is to build a giant roller coaster. Maybe try to make it a bit more interesting than mine. Number 39 is just to simply do this. Yeah, I would probably do this if you had a better computer than what I have. But if you do have a better computer, this must be so satisfying to watch. Blowing up your world is possibly one of the most fun things to do in Minecraft. Simply add a storyline to your world. I mean, sometimes it can be really boring just to be by yourself, so try adding some storyline behind your world to make it even more interesting. Get the best armor you can possibly get. I must be honest, this is pretty disappointing. Something else you can do is make a hidden hall of your armor stands. I mean, look at this. This is some Tony Stark level stuff. Each one of your armors can be different marks of the Iron Man armor. So for example, this was the first armor I ever crafted in this survival world. As you can see, it's got really low durability, but that's what it's supposed to be. Every time you get better armor, they have better upgrades. Like this one is enchanted, this one is diamond, this one is enchanted diamond, this one I'm pretty sure is diamond armor that I got from the end city, so it should be really, really good, until you get to the armor you're wearing now. Challenge yourself to capture every mob in the game. Just if you do this, make sure you name them so they don't despawn. Something else you can do to help spice up your world is to add seasons to it. Like here we put snow all over here to celebrate Christmas. We never had Christmas in this world. Number 47 is to practice your elytra skills by flying in a cave. I mean, that wasn't that difficult. Number 48 is to dry out a river. What the point of this is, I have no idea, but at least you can tell your friends that you did it. Number 49 is to dry out an ocean monument. Now, if you do this, I have a lot of respect for you, because the amount of time and effort it must have to dry out one of these things, yeah, I have mad respect for you. And our number 50 spot, you've all been waiting for it, is to subscribe. I mean, there's a big red button down below, you can't miss it, it's just calling your name. It's calling you, you know you want to hit it, it's a big red button. Who doesn't want to hit a big red button? I mean, come on. So that is my list of 50 things you should do in Minecraft. Now there isn't a more important one than another, although I must say number 50 sounds like a really, really easy thing to do, and you should probably do it because of how easy it is. But if you do want a part 2 to this where I have 50 more things you should do in Minecraft, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe, and comment down below part 2 so that I know that you really want a part 2. Hopefully you did enjoy this video though, however, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.